GED Language Arts Exam Questions. Denotation. The literal meaning of a word. Exposition. Readers are introduced to characters, setting, and conflict. Logos, logic. Appealing to a reader or audience's sense of fact and reason by offering clear, rational ideas and using specific details, examples, facts, stats, or expert testimony to support. Ethos, ethics/credibility. The ongoing establishment of a writer's or speaker's authority, credibility, and believability. Pathos, emotion. The emotional appeal to an audience in an argument. Parallel structure. The repetition of words or phrases that have similar grammatical structures. Jennifer enjoys knitting, writing, hiking, and reading. Hyperbole. A type of figurative language that uses extreme exaggeration. I love you to the moon and back. Conjunctions. Joins words, phrases, clauses, or sentences together. For, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Cumulative conjunctions. Add one statement to another. And, both, also, as well as, not only. The juice is sweet and sour. Connotation. An author chooses words or phrases that invoke ideas or feelings other than their literal meaning. Cheap. Anaphora. The repetition of a word or phrase at the beginning of successive phrases or clauses designed to emphasize an idea. We shall not fail. Shall go on to the end. We shall fight on the sea. We shall fight with growing confidence. We shall never surrender. Diction. An author's choice of words and helps to convey author's meaning in a particular way. Simile. Says two things are similar and makes a comparison using like or as. The sand is as hot as hell. The girl is pretty like a flower. Metaphor. States that two things are exactly the same. The pillow was a fluffy cloud. Sentence fragment. An incomplete sentence because it is missing a required verb or noun. Pronoun preference. The pronoun should refer clearly to one, clear, unmistakable noun, the antecedent. Descriptive writing. Designed to appeal to your senses. Falling action. Tension decreases. Effect. A verb that means to change something. Subordinating conjunctions. Introduce dependent clauses and includes words while, because, since, before, after, if. Thesis statement. When a writer expresses their main idea in one sentence. Hasty generalization. An argument that relies on insufficient statistical data or inaccurately generalizing. Subject-verb agreement. Plural subjects must have plural verbs. Singular subjects must have singular verbs. The houses are new. Not, the houses is new. Rising action. There is an increase in suspense and tension. Parallelism. Similarity of structure in a pair or series of related words, phrases, or clauses. A penny saved is a penny earned. Coordinating conjunctions. They give equal emphasis to two main clauses and are short simple words that can be remembered by fanboys: for, and, nor, but, or, yet, so. Allusions. A reference in a literary work to a person, place, or thing in history or another work of literature. X. My best friend told my teacher I skipped class to finish my final project. What a Judas. Alternative conjunctions. Expresses two alternatives. X or either, neither, nor, else, otherwise he must eat or he will die. Run-on sentence. Contains two equal independent clauses, each with its own subject and verb, but there's no word such as and or but to link or separate the clauses, and the punctuation is either missing or incorrect. Comparison contrast paragraph structure. When authors want to discuss similarities and differences between separate concepts. Personification. When a non-human object is given human characteristics. Sequence structure, order structure. When the order of events proceeds in a predictable order. Resolution. Any conflicts presented in the exposition are resolved. Tone. A writer's attitude toward his or her subject matter. Misplaced modifier. A phrase or clause placed awkwardly in a sentence so that it appears to modify or refer to an unintended word. Climax. Most exciting moment of the story, turning point. Problem-solution structure. Form of text structure where you present the problem in one paragraph and the solution in another, or put them both in one paragraph but written in different fonts. Modifier. Words or phrases that add detail to, explain, or limit the meaning of other parts of a sentence. X. A big pine tree is in the yard. The words big and pine. Antecedent. The noun which a pronoun refers to. Effect. A noun that indicates a change. Supporting details. Helps readers better develop and understand the main idea, answers questions like who, what, where, when, why, and how. Syntax. The arrangement of words and phrases to create well-formed sentences in a language. Dangling modifier. A modifier must have a target word or phrase that it is modifying, without this it is a pronoun antecedent agreement. Pronouns and antecedents must agree in number and gender. What are the four purposes of writing? 1. Inform. 2. Persuade. 3. Describe. 4. Entertain. Cause and effect structure. Asks why by demonstrating some type of connection between ideas. Adversative conjunctions. Used to contrast two clauses. X, but, while, still, yet, nevertheless. She was tired but she was happy.